Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is Sunday evening here, the 28th of April right now. It is insane. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all enjoying your weekends wherever you are in the world. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody. I was looking forward to this. I'm losing my freaking mind. I was looking forward to this because I actually really like doing the lives on YouTube. It's absolutely incredible because I speak to every single one of you. And yes, I'm a little bit early by like 2 minutes. I'm feeling good about that. Anyway, welcome everybody. We've got a lot of you in the chat already. 46 viewers literally starting up. That's awesome. Welcome Holger, welcome Shane right here. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Welcome Grant. We've got DRKGYVR. That is an insane username, but that's awesome. Welcome here. Roach91, welcome. Karina. The VIP crew is already here watching you every day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Theo goes viral. How you going, mate? Steve Marshall, good morning. Patrick, good morning from Germany. We've got Run the Play. What up, Bulls? What's going on? Shannon, how you going, mates? The king is live. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hey, Philip, how are you? The Godfather is in the house again. Welcome to the Godfather from Sydney. Dave Patterson right here. We've got Paul. Love your work. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Lee, how you going? We've got Scott here. Let's have a look. We've got Ranting Scotsman. Boris is in the house. Hi from the Philippines. Thank you, mate. Love it. Really appreciate that. That's incredible. Let me know wherever you are in the world. I'm always curious about this because crypto has this thing where it literally is global and involves so many people from around the world from all walks of life. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely awesome. So let me know where you're coming from and where you're watching from. It's always good to find out. And I literally just smashed my ankle on the chair. Ah! This is real. And I just want to point out to everybody as well that, yes, because we are live, my little Frenchie Gucci may bark. Who knows? We never know what she's going to do. She may make an appearance. She may bark at the neighbors. She may go absolutely crazy. We don't know. But it just leaves everything to a surprise, all right? So that's pretty incredible. But anyway, guys, let's get into the live stream. I've got a lot of news to get through today. There is a lot going on with Ripple and XRP and, of course, Ethereum, Bitcoin ETFs as well. There's a lot going on with the DTCC, the Depository Clearing House, which is insane. There's a lot to get through. And also, I just want to point out, we'll literally get to all of the questions at the end of the live stream as well. So I'm going to go through all of them. Literally going to go through all of the questions. So make sure you leave them there. I did put a post up in the community tab about that. So I don't know if anyone's actually seen that. But anyway, let's get into the live stream. And if you are just joining, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's get into it, Bulls. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along on this ridiculous journey that we're all on. Also, if you can give this live stream a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people because the YouTube algorithms up there are absolute magic when every single one of you do that. So make sure you give it a good thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Kiss it, give it a hug, massage it, whatever you want to do to it. I don't care. Just touch it. It's down there, all right? So go for it. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. Anyway, also a little disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor yet. Getting there, though. So please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff because I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. And you can lose big money in crypto, right? So I don't want to see anyone, become at a financial loss or stress. So please do your own research and due diligence, right? This live stream is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I have to put in that disclaimer because a lot of people go and do some seriously stupid things with crypto and they lose a lot of money, all right? But I'm not going to do that here, and I'm especially not going to be pushing some, or I should say shilling some BS meme coin at, you know, a lot of these influencers push out there because they're paid to do that, but I'm not. So I'm just making that very clear. Anyway, if you're welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look here. We've got a few more questions. Can the SEC extend the case until 2025? I don't think they're going to be doing that. We're going to get all to those questions as well, so make sure you leave them in there. Let's have a look. Are you bald under that hair? No, I'm not freaking bald, mate. Anthony is on the grappa. What a Sunday session. How nice is that? No, definitely not on the grappa. I'm just on the aqua right here. That's water right there. No grappa today. I was actually working today, which is good. Anyway, let's get into all of the news because there's a lot of that going on. Straight to community tab. I do this every single day, and a lot of these on the live stream as well. But top altcoins in my portfolio today. We had Illuvium. Incredible game, guys. This coin literally was thousands of dollars back in the previous bull market, so go and have a look at it. Neo, it's like a Chinese-based layer 1 project anyway, and you do earn passive income with Neo. We have Nexra, we have Sui. I'm looking to accumulate a lot more Sui and Holochain as well. Very, very bullish right there in terms of coins, some gems. Yes, that is this morning at the park. And I suggest everyone go out and get some sunshine if you've got sunshine wherever you are in the world. Anyway, let's go to CoinMarketCap. Have a look what's going on in the market. Yes, we are live, ladies and gents. We have a total crypto market today of $2.39 trillion. Okay, it is down 9.45%. There was a lot of outflows yesterday, and we'll get to that on X in a moment, but we're still down significantly, and the trading volume is down to $52 billion. That's down 45%. When you think about that, when Bitcoin broke, it's just literally just touched above its all-time high. Again, the trading volume was ridiculous. It was like nearly, $180 billion in 24 hours. So it's calmed down a lot. Again, Bitcoin halving's done, and we need to just be patient and don't go getting all panicky and stressing about this. People need to be very patient, and a lot of us literally want instant gratification. Doesn't happen, all right? You've got to be patient with this stuff. Dominance is sitting at 52.77%, and Ethereum is still below that as well. And I would love to see Ethereum get flipped by either XRP or Solana. And we've got an interesting one with Solana as well. Some big institutions are buying up a lot of Solana. 58 on the Fear and Greed Index. It's becoming more neutral. Whereas, when Bitcoin was pumping, it was, extreme greed because everyone's greedy, right? Let's have a look at this right here. Now, Bitcoin's sitting at $63,586 US at the moment, up 1.18%. It is still struggling to get above, these all-time highs. But I'm still very, very optimistic and bullish. And, it takes time for everything to be factored in here. And there's a lot of macro stuff going on in the world at the moment, which we're all aware of. Ethereum sitting at $3,296 today, up 5.8%. There is an announcement that came out as well for the DTCC. These abbreviations do my effing head in. But that's the reason why Ethereum is pumping today. We'll get into that in a second. Solana's up 4.43% to $141 US. I got at this at $22 in November 2022, and I've been holding ever since. So that's literally my biggest gainer, which is awesome. XRP still at 52 cents. People need to be patient with Ripple and XRP. There is still an ongoing lawsuit, as we all know. That's up 1.12% today. Cardano, 47%. Does anyone actually like Cardano? Let me know in the live chat, by the way. I'm curious about that. If anyone's actually holding Cardano. Again, Charles Hoskinson is a great founder, but, I think a lot of comments about XRP and Ripple, I don't know. Everyone's divided on that. Let me know. Shiba Inu, let's have a look here, 1.11%. We've got AVAX at 1.8% today. Tron is sitting at 12 cents. Polkadot, $6. We've got BCH at 479. Chainlinks at $14. These are some gems, by the way. Matic, 73 cents. Litecoin, $84. We've got ICP at $13. I bought ICP probably last year sometime. This was like 140 or 114 Aussie dollars during the peak of the previous bull market. So I'm incredibly bullish on that. Scrolling down some other, gems. Hedera, 10 cents. This thing was pumping based on the announcement with Blackrock. Did anyone actually see that, by the way? That was a bit of a crazy day. It literally went up 90 when I checked it anyway. It was 94% in 24 hours based on the Blackrock integration with the real world assets. But that announcement turned out to be wrong, so the price completely dropped. It's just amazing on the announcement of some news, with the likes of Blackrock, that this thing can pump. But Hedera, anyway, regardless of the Blackrock, announcement, I'm still incredibly bullish on that. Scrolling down, let's have a look here. XLM and Stellar, 11 cents right now, up 2.4%. Pepe, I am trading that with my bots, just on the spot trading market anyway, so I'm just letting them run. Immutable X, $2.16 at the moment. VeChain, doing nothing for literally 15 months, probably more than that, sorry, I should say. Nearly a year and a half. Again, it's still at 4 cents, but I do like the project. It is working with the UFC, a lot of companies like BMW, I believe it's Renault, moving supply chain and logistics onto the blockchain. I keep saying this, and this is definitely one for my portfolio, and I do hold this, of course, but long term. Optimism, $2.63. WIF, I've got bots running on for WIF. Everybody loves the meme coins. Everyone loves chasing those quick gains. Again, I don't hold this in the portfolio, but I am trading with it. Let's have a look here as well. We have Phantom, 71 cents. We have Lido Dow, $2.06. Floki and Bonk. Does anyone actually hold these? I'm just trading them. Just curious. I mean, Bonk is up 10.72%. This thing's been going parabolic, right? I'm not saying to buy it. Please don't. But, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, there's literally just memes, right? 21% here in 7 days, 24 hours. Let's have a look. It's up 8%. Interesting, right? Say is another one I'm bullish on at 60 cents. Sui, I like this. I like Sui. It's at $1.24 at the moment at 4.5%. Algo's at 19 cents as well. Neo, $18. Quant is at $104. Now, Quant for me is very, very, a bullish coin in my portfolio. Again, it has less of a supply than Bitcoin, and it has real world utility. It is being used by institutions, governments, it's enormous. And yes, it has less of a supply than Bitcoin. So keep that one in mind, have a look at it. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these coins because I'm going to be here forever. This one here, sorry, I should say, where's my phone? Right here. Ape. That is a freaking security. No BS. All right, we're going to get into something interesting about Ape as well, by the way, with Justin Bieber. I mean, this has to be one of the worst investment decisions, everyone. But crazy with Ape and the security thing. I'm surprised the SEC has not gone after the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Really. I don't hold it. I don't want it. But the way that they handled that, I mean, literally, people that bought the NFTs, for millions and millions of dollars, were gifted coins initially before the launch. I think it was before the launch day when they actually launched ApeCoin. And tell me that's not a anyway, whatever. Anyway, IOTA's at 23 cents. That was insane. Go and have a look at that, by the way, on the internet. Anyway, let's get into crypto bubbles. And yes, before I do have my Wall Street Bull Patreon. This is my official university right here. Again, I put up a lot of information in here. All my buys, sells, trades, indicators, trading bots, you name it. It all goes up in here. My dividend investing again, which is extremely bullish. Provides cash flow every single month, completely passive. If you haven't joined, go join up. It's linked below. You will not regret it. 1,955 posts is a lot of information. Very, very useful. And you can speak to everybody in the chat feature, and you can also direct message me in here as well. So that is linked below, ladies and gents. Go and have a look at that. Now, again, my trading bots with 3 commas. I did a video yesterday on this, and I put it up on the channel. Now, again, I've got a lot of spot trading bots running at the moment. Now, people are asking me, why haven't you got leverage trading bots? I just want to point out that the market is still extremely volatile. With leverage trading bots, which I do have running, by the way, as well. This is on 3 commas. Everything's linked below. I've got my leverage trading bots on Bybit at the moment. Yes, on 5x leverage. I do have multi-bots as well, which allow you to trade all of the futures on Bybit. Unfortunately, we can't trade futures on OKX. The only thing I've got running on OKX at the moment are the spot trading bots. These are literally set and forget. So the way I've got these set up is basically there would have to be a 60% market correction, and that has not happened. We've seen the likes of, 10, 15, 20, 30 even. These go down. This can handle 60% correction. So I've set these up in a long position because we're still entering a full-blown bull market, right? These are incredible. So I just set and forget them on OKX because we can still trade the spot market on OKX. But the leverage trading obviously got moved to Bybit because that is literally one of the only platforms we can trade with leverage in Australia. Thank you to ASIC and the government regulators here in Australia that literally stopped all of the derivatives trading, right? Anyway, so that is all linked below in the Patreon. Go join up. I'm using the monthly pro plan. You can buy it the whole year. It's completely up to you. Just to have a look at here as well on OKX, you can see the trade. I have got all these deals running. I've got 20 deals running at the moment on the spot market. I'm just letting them do their thing. And that is pretty much it with OKX. That's all we can really do on that. But, I'm still letting it run. That is pretty cool. And, of course, on Bybit, very, very low leverage at 5x. I've kept it that low for a reason because of the market volatility. And you can see down here I've just got positions in Bitcoin, XRP, Hedera, Solana, and Toncoin. The market is still coming back up. Again, we're on the weekend. The volume's extremely low. But 5x leverage, that is enough for me at the moment. Whereas prior to that, we were going up to 15, if not 20x leverage. And I think I just kept it peak of, early this year before the OKX changes. I kept it around that 10 to 15x. So, yeah, just putting that one out there. Anyway, go join up. Wall Street Bull University, guys. It's all linked below. Crypto bubbles. Let's have a look at this, ladies and gents. On the day, it's a bit of a green bag right here, which is interesting. I am going to refresh this now, though. Let's have a look here. Optimism is up 16% today to $2.66. It's up 22% on the year. Does anyone hold Optimism? Let me know in the live chat. Let's have a look here. Say, definitely a gem in my opinion. 9.3% here up on the day. 1.9 on the week. 60 cents. This one is a gem that I'm wanting to accumulate more of course, with Sui. I absolutely love that project. Let's have a look here and find some other gems. Like Solana. Still up 510% this year. Where in the hell does anyone actually know where they could get a 500% return in a year? That is insane. It does not happen. No real estate, no other, unless you're buying some stupid watch and it just becomes, I don't know, just disappears from the market and it soars in value. I don't know, but like 510% is ridiculous. I honestly believe that Solana will be the next Ethereum in this bull market, and there's very, very valid reasons why. Again, partnerships with Visa, institutions are piling into this. The project has got incredible speed and transactions per second and allows money to move very, very quickly. Very similar to Ripple and XRP, I should say. And $142, in my opinion, is an absolute gem. All right. Now, I'm not going to go too much into this. And yes, my favorite VeChain, it's still up 76% this year. So I'm not complaining about that at 4 cents. I am liking VeChain, but it just needs to move a little bit more, I think. And Ethereum pumping 6.1% today, 4.3 on the week, and it's still up 73.5% on the year at $3,305. Now, let me just tell you, if Solana makes a move like this, look out, because that's just going to be ridiculous. But, a lot of analysts are predicting Solana to make a move like this bull market. So go check it out. Very, very nice to see that. Let me know in the comments below, is anyone actually really bullish on Ethereum? I personally don't like Ethereum because of the gas fees. I think it's ridiculous. I remember once, not long ago anyway, transferring something on the Ethereum blockchain. It was freaking expensive. Does anyone ever, come across this? Let me know in the live chat. I'm curious about that. Anyway, let's move on to the news. There are some XRP price predictions. Yes, it is a given on my channel. It does happen because I like to have fun with this, but the bullish predictions for XRP price are back, even with the bulls struggling to push the crypto on the price surge. eGrad Crypto, again, he's an analyst. Pretty cool stuff right here. Has made one of these positive forecasts, which is, about this price spike and when it potentially could happen. And XRP has experienced a small decline in value over the past few days with the entire crypto market consolidates. XRP's price movement this year has largely left many of its fervent right here enthusiasts feeling disappointed. Why? You need to think long term. Don't think short term with this stuff. Long term. It's still a new technology, right? Now, moving down. BitBoy Crypto, known for this very bullish stance right here on XRP, recently noted his analysis that the current XRP price movement mimics the 2021 move, which saw it breaking as high as $1.80. And I think I would love to see that happen before it hits $10,000, right? Well, I'm not going to say he's going to hit that because we never know. But anything's possible. Now, there is a video on X, by the way. Calm down. Calm down. There is a video on X that I'm going to play you, and it's very interesting. We're also going to watch a video on how XRP actually works, because I don't think a lot of people actually understand the technology. So just calm down. Don't hate, all right? Chill. And we've got BitBoy divided the price outlook into two sections, blue and yellow, each depicting mirror images of the 2021 price movement. Again, this is pretty, much where we're at the moment. So stay bullish on this. Stay bullish. Just keep dollar cost averaging. Don't go investing stupid money into this and just expecting it to skyrocket, because this is new technology. It is still developing and growing. And yes, there is this freaking lawsuit going on with Gary Gensler, the idiot at the SEC. So we're still waiting for this. But blue section, the current trajectory suggests the possible reach of $1.40 by June, July, a key target. Price range between $1.20 and $1.80 is a plausible target. I would love to see that, and I think it will definitely happen. Now, this aiming for $4 is feasible if we follow a similar path to 2024. There you go. Now, I just want to point out, I'm not entirely bullish on charting and so forth, because, mate, it's subject to everybody's own opinion and views, right? Now, again, I'm more based on the news because I like that, but I do have an indicator which I'll show you later as well, which could be useful if you're, wanting to day trade the crypto markets, all right? Anyway, let's move on to this, because this is interesting. Japanese yen, right, falls to a multi-year low. Will banks adopt XRP by 2025? Now, again, SBI Remit is a company that's been advocating for Ripple and XRP for a very, very long time. And SBI Remit, again, is a partner of them. I believe they were an angel investor or an early investor, looking back at the history of this. And it's fascinating, but this is crazy. The yen literally is falling like a stone. Now, recent reports revealed that the subsequent decline in the Japanese yen, keeping investors anxious right here, while the yen dropped to a multi-year low. SBI CEO. Now, forgive me if I pronounce his name wrong, okay? It's Yoshitaka Kateo. Forgive me if that's wrong. But the previous statement on the potential of XRP once again gained traction. Crypto enthusiast known on X, Emily right here, shared a post reflecting Kiteo's preference for Ripple XRP, while Emily shared insights on the recent downfall of the yen. And she stated that it could be compensated with the establishment of XRP payment system in Japan. And she added, we need totally update the system right here. And look at this. The Japanese yen has experienced almost a complete downfall. There are articles on foreign exchange news outlets about this as well. But it fits the narrative that every bank in Japan will be using XRP by 2025. And according to the SBI CEO, and I mean, he has literally been pushing Ripple for a very long time. And in 2023, Yoshitaka, the CEO of Strategic Business Innovator Group, SBI, a leading financial services firm, commented on the influence of XRP, disregarding Bitcoin as an asset, which is interesting. And he forecasted that XRP would be used by every Japanese bank by 2025. And Kateo highlighted that the increasing adoption of XRP by major companies, he added, look at this, major fund transfer companies have also begun to introduce it and use it, the use of XRapid. Using XRP is becoming more widespread, and the number of companies participating in RippleNet is increasing significantly. Therefore, in that sense, I think that Ripple's technology will gradually be used in the international remittance field as well as XRP. There you go. Okay, I think there are a lot of the macro news going around the world. I believe there was a bank that collapsed also. I think it was First Bank, literally collapsed, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this happening because the depositors are not depositing cash, right? So obviously a bank's going to be continuing to run its business from depositors. Money going out, money coming in, money going out, money coming in. If the money doesn't come in, there's a problem. and obviously governments have to back the banks. Potentially that won't happen. I believe that happened with First Bank. We'll have a look at that in a second. Now we've got Bitcoin whale activity declining. Why turnaround is important. Now, according to the latest on-chain revelation, Bitcoin network has been experiencing a steady decline in high-value transactions over the last few weeks. Probably one of the reasons why, there's a lot of people selling off Bitcoin for profit, of course, and paying off their taxes. I believe I saw that on CNBC in the US anyway. So this sluggish activity has been mirrored by the price of the premier cryptocurrency, which has struggled to break out of consolidation throughout the month of April. Yes, that is true. The past week, Bitcoin price struggled to hold above $67,000 despite touching the level multiple times. Yes, it did. And the price of Bitcoin has since been in a tumble and is down by more than 2% in the last 7 days, according to the data from CoinGecko. Interestingly, the recent on-chain data suggests that the underwhelming price performance might persist for the market leader unless there is a turnaround, especially in terms of network activity. I'm not even worried about that, but whales refer to entities, individuals that own a substantial amount of a particular crypto. That's for those of you who are new to this space as well. Whales. So big money we're talking. So I'm getting comfortable here, but big money. As such, they hold significant influence over the market dynamics due to their capacity to execute large transactions, which can trigger speculation and potential price shifts. And we've got Martinez highlighted in the post that there has been a noticeable decline in Bitcoin whale activity since March 14th, the same day the premier crypto hit a new all-time high of $73,737. And this dip in activity has coincided with the recent underperformance of Bitcoin's price. I'm not even worried about that. Who cares about them? We know for a fact that Blackrock is still continuing to buy up a shitload of Bitcoin, right? Is Ethereum responsible for the delay in the altcoin season? What do you think about that? This is interesting. Is there a one phrase that is trending in the market for months without almost nothing to show for it? Is altcoin season. We're not yet in the altcoin season, that is for sure. We're still in the Bitcoin season. If you go look on the website I'll put up in a second, guys, it will literally show you that what's going on. For the anticipated period to come to life, Ethereum and other non-Bitcoin cryptos have to outperform Bitcoin. But that has not happened. In fact, AM Crypto's analysis of blockchaincenter.net, that's the one, sorry, revealed that the time was not close. According to the platform, the altcoin season index was at 35. Here we go. To confirm an altcoin season, the reading has to be at 75. Interestingly, the index hit this height in the last week of January, which was pumping, which was wild, and the first week of March, but it melted away within days. A look at the tokens like Ethereum, Cardano, and Ripple and XRP showed that their prices decreased in the last 90 days. Unless 75% of the top 50 cryptos outperform Bitcoin, there will be no altcoin season, which is interesting. And considering the present time circumstances, one can assume that the period was not close. Apart from the index, one factor that could determine is Ethereum. In 2021, the surge in Ethereum was one of the first movers that activated the price increase that many altcoins experienced, which was crazy, by the way. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of analysts are predicting that Solana will do this. And it'll be very, very interesting if Solana doesn't move what Ethereum did in that bull market. It'll be wild. Notably, less than 20 altcoins out of the top 50 have outperformed Bitcoin in the last 90 days, but Ethereum was not part of them. Furthermore, the crypto has not been able to make the kind of moves it did last bull market. And to be honest, I think there's a lot of, turmoil coming from Ethereum because we don't know what's going on with the ETFs, the Ethereum ETFs as well. More to the point that the SEC could be building a case against Ethereum. We don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty. I will say that the certainty part comes with Ripple and XRP, that we know for a fact that he's not a security and that they're literally just fighting about the lawsuit for this fine of $2 billion, which I think is insane. So there you go. Let's have a look here. We literally have the DTCC. These abbreviations are insane, but they list the finance giants Ethereum spot ETF. I think that was yesterday. Have a look at this. So, the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, or DTCC, That is freaking annoying saying that. Listed Franklin Templeton's Ethereum spot ETF with a yes for create and redeem. Franklin Templeton is a traditional finance giant with $1 trillion of assets under management and growing interest in cryptocurrencies. As of writing, the crypto market still awaits the Securities and Exchange Commission, Gary Gensler's bloody idiot freaking moron squad, approval for an Ethereum spot ETF. The similar expectation previously seen with the Bitcoin spot ETFs, feeding a bullish sentiment for the cryptocurrency. In a hint of what is potentially to come, the renowned crypto journalist Colin Wu reported the DTCC's recent listing, notably the Franklin Templeton Ethereum ETF appeared on appeared on that list with a Y, and I've got that on X as well. For creation/redeem, signaling a positive outcome is imminent. Now again, yes, Ethereum would absolutely go parabolic if this were to be approved and move forward. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. Bitcoin emerges as a safe haven amidst a Republic First Bank crisis. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. This is wild. Check this out. We've got US regulators have completely shut down Philadelphia-based Republic First Bank. Following the announcement, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins slightly flattered. The new federal bank will handle practically all the deposits and acquire Republic Bank's assets. This is insane. Now look at this. So we've got US regulators completely shut down Philadelphia-based Republic First Bank, the nation's first bank failure in 2024. I hope we don't see more of this because it's going to be painful. This creates a rift amongst those observing investing in cryptos trade. Following the announcement again, the market was all over the place. And crypto trader Village Capital claimed that the Republic First Bank collapse is worth a look since bank failures are the best possible narrative we can go for crypto, which is interesting, right? Another bank just collapsed, the Republic First Bank. Yeah, I think I'll stick to Bitcoin. And this is the thing. If banks around the world, sorry guys, this is my watch. If banks are starting to collapse around the world, which we've seen, everyone's going to be starting to turn to Bitcoin. Because again, you literally cannot touch it. It cannot be stopped. And there is a finite supply. Now, on 26th of April, the Pennsylvania Department of Banking and Securities seized Republic First Bank. The event was followed by the appointment of the FDIC as the receiver of the failed bank. As per the statement dated the 26th of April from the FDIC, the new federal bank will handle practically all deposits and acquire all the assets of Republic Bank. Republic First balance sheet was built up to on approximately $6 billion of assets alongside nearly $4 billion in total deposits as of January 31st. In addition, Fulton Bank just finished the integration process, whether it be merger or an acquisition. The bank established its first footing in the region by the start of next week. It's going to be very, very interesting right here. And there's a lot of banking turmoil going on as well. And this is why people will turn to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies because, again, you can't stop a decentralized network, right? Now, here's what led to the collapse. This is a Forbes article. I just want to have a quick read of this because it's actually very interesting, right? Republic First Bank was seized by Pennsylvania regulators on Friday following the failed deal earlier this year to infuse Philadelphia-based regional bank with the new funds amid a decline in deposits and a struggling mortgage lending business. This is what's going to happen. You've got interest rates going up, going nuts. People are struggling to pay their freaking mortgages. Banks are not getting money in because, you know, we're all struggling at the moment. This is going to happen. Banks will collapse. And you know what? I really doubt and highly doubt that governments are going to bail out these banks. I really don't believe that. There's just too many banks lending out too much money and the governments are in debt as it is. It's crazy. Now look at this. The company said at the time it would wind down and exit the mortgage business and instead focus on consumer deposits, of which 60% were uninsured as of the last June. Uninsured, right? Bear in mind as well, I'm not sure what it's like in the United States, but in Australia, I think we are insured up to 250, correct me if I'm wrong, 250,000 Australian dollars. If you put money into the bank, you are insured up to a certain level. Anything above that level, you are uninsured for. And yes, if there is a run on the banks, you know, literally they can take your funds. This is what happens. You've got to read the fine print, but I believe there is insurance. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the live chat. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, it's pretty scary stuff. So, The Noracross Brecker Group said in September it would invest $35 million into Republic First if the bank filed its 2022 reports and scheduled required shareholder meeting. The investment group backed out of the deal in February after Republic First failed to hold its shareholder meeting, which reportedly postponed to November to better align with the timing of the transaction close. And despite a failed deal, Republic First said in a regulatory filing, the bank's strategic plan was designed to work with the Noracross Brecker infusion, noting that the bank had adequately capitalized position that has strong deposit base and ample liquidity. This is what I mean. Banks are just losing depositors everywhere, right? Now we've got another article on Forbes listing XRP among the top zombie tokens, which is just crazy right here. But the tokens, this is what they say, right? The tokens continue to exist and sometimes even thrive financially due to the speculative trading and substantial initial funding rather than because they have achieved their technological or practical goals. This is what I mean. This is a BS article coming out on Forbes, and I'm not going to even go into it because they're just hating these cryptocurrencies. Why? Because they're just, taking their time building out relationships, technology. Now, interestingly, this is a huge one for Solana investors, right? Pantera Capital makes major acquisition in Solana, 2,000 of them. That is a lot. Now, they've bought it from FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, again, who should be in jail for like 150 plus million years because he's an absolute flog. Anyway, asset management firm Pantera Capital has emerged as one of the successful bidders in an auction of discounted Solana tokens conducted by the liquidators overseeing the bankruptcy of FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried, the sale of which included approximately 2,000 Solana tokens, signifies Pantera Capital's continued interest in expanding its Solana portfolio, which would be substantial. And there's a lot of tokens as well going in, at a discount from FTX because they need to, pay back all of the creditors. But it's amazing how Sam didn't pay back the people that actually invested on his platform, right? Unbelievable. Now, moving on, we have the first gold ETF. Literally took 2 years to hit $10 billion. 2 years. Everyone's so impatient these days and everyone wants instant gratification, so you just need to look at this. But BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust has amassed $10 billion in assets under management in just 7 weeks. This is an old article, but I'm just showing it for relevance right here, right? BlackRock's iShares again, $10 billion under management right here, a figure that took the first US gold-backed ETF more than 2 years to achieve. As of March 1st, BlackRock's again reached this $10 billion in around 39 trading days, which is just insane. On the other hand, the United States' first gold ETF, SPDR, is the ticker symbol for those who invest in Wall Street. Took more than 2 years to do the same thing following its launch in 2004, according to the Zero Hedge Finance blog. Bitcoin ETF inflows have absolutely blown out gold's basically out of the water. It's blown gold out of the water. Not even close, utterly dwarfing it right here. Decimated, said Reflexivity Research. There were several days of record inflows right here in the spot Bitcoin ETFs last week. Again, this is going back. I'm not going to get into this, but it takes time. It can take a year or two for this to go parabolic. So just be patient with it. Continue to dollar cost average, do your research. Now, BlackRock's failure with Hedera, and again, this thing was pumping right here, but I don't know. The announcement came out and literally blew this thing out of the water. Hedera token jumped 73%. When I was looking at it, it was 94% the other day on April 23rd and fell over 20% the next day. Those of you who shorted that, good on you, because that would have been an insane day. Hedera investors mistook the press release to mean BlackRock was partnering up with Hedera. And Hedera is a public permission layer 1 blockchain with an invite-only validator set. There's a lot of people on that board as well. Go and have a look at it. It's crazy. And is governed by a group of 39 organizations, which includes Google, IBM, and Boeing. I believe it's FPOS, DLA, Piper. Gosh, there's a lot of people and a lot of organizations on this as well. So this was a massive blow to those of you who had bought on the rise. But again, I'm not even worried about that because we know the utility of Hedera and hashgraph technology is going to be absolutely wild for the future. So long term, don't think instant gratification, all right? And this is interesting. Have a look at this, but the DTCC, I'm not gonna say their freaking name again, but anyway, looks to exclude investment vehicles with exposure to crypto. Now, this came out on April 28th today. Interesting, right? But they've decided against assigning collateral to ETFs with crypto exposure. The announcement sparked panic in the crypto sphere, heightening worries about liquidity. Right, and however, the implications of the DTCC's new rule extend beyond initial concerns. Now, moving on down here, I just want to have a quick read of this, right? How will this new rule affect the crypto industry? There is widespread panic surrounding the DTCC's ruling out investment vehicles that are exposed to crypto, you know, the Bitcoin ETFs. However, the new rule will only affect inter-entity settlements in line with the credit system, according to the crypto enthusiast KO Crypto Walty, I can't even pronounce his freaking name, seriously. Sorry. But for those unfamiliar, a line of credit is borrowing arrangement allowing an institution to draw funds on the predetermined credit limits. And the borrower can access these funds as needed and typically pays interest only on the amount borrowed. And according to this influencer, I'm not going to pronounce their name, the use of crypto ETFs for lending and as collateral in brokerage operations will remain unaffected and contingent upon individual brokers' risk tolerance levels. So there you go. I don't think it's going to be a major thing anyway, so don't freak out. And I just put this in for a bit of fun. I literally put this in for a bit of fun. Let's have a look at this. But it's actually Justin Bieber, not Beaver, but Justin Bieber. His NFT portfolio lost 94%, going from $2 million to $100,000. Pop star Justin Bieber has notably dabbled in the world of digital collectible investments, more than $2 million in non-fungible tokens or NFTs. Back in 2022, the value of his NFT holdings is now worth barely over $100,000 after plummeting by a staggering 94.7%. That's got to freaking hurt. And according to the data from on-chain crypto analyst Arcanum Intelligence, Bieber invested heavily in NFTs after his crypto wallet received only $2.34 million worth of the second largest crypto by market cap, which is Ethereum, that were used to buy two NFTs, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. From Mutant Apes Yacht Club right here as well, collection of $1.86 million, right? And Bieber's NFT portfolio wasn't limited to apes. His initial investment also included a collection of digitals of World of Women, which we know, I think it was Logan Paul that was extremely bullish on that. And they're pretty cool, to be honest with you, but man, they were expensive. And these additional assets have also seen their value plummet, with the reported losses ranging from 89% to 97%. His wallet still holds one Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, and it's worth about $47,000. Wow, that's got to freaking hurt, man. But again, I don't know. I honestly believe it was all done just to get the attention because, I mean, to be honest, I don't even think he actually bought it. But this, to me, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, all of that, and Yuga Labs or whatever, you know, their freaking founders are called, I think this is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Yes, I think they do have a purpose and will be here definitely in the future for art and artists. I think that's incredible. Would love to see NFTs for music, which we're already seeing. I'd love to see NFTs for real estate, artwork as well. But again, when you get, you know, founders doing this and literally giving people that held the NFTs, launching a cryptocurrency, letting, you know, kids or young investors invest their money and literally gift that money to people that held the NFTs, then launch the crypto, it was just a mess. But I think that's the biggest load of BS ever. But anyway, each to their own. That's just my opinion, so don't hate on me for that one. Moving on, let's go to the net inflow. Let me just refresh this because it has a mind of its own, this website, cryptometer.io. Then we're going to get into X. Net inflow, let's have a look. We've got money going into BNB, Ethereum. We've got Solana right here. We've got Ethereum Classic. What else have we got here? AVAX and ICP as well. Again, Internet Computer. We'll see how that goes. I'm still holding on to that. And also, blockchaincenter.net. Great website to check the altcoin season index. We're still in an accumulation phase for Bitcoin on the rainbow chart. So go check that out. Do your research on this. Very, very nice analysis tool there for every single one of you. Now, going to X, I've got a lot of videos to share. Thank you to those 6,381 people. You guys absolutely rock. I really appreciate that. Yes, that's Johnny Deaton. James Seifert right here. Gonna have a sip of water. How are we all going, by the way, in the live chat? Make sure you leave your comments. I'll get to those in a moment. We're close. We've got a rough day across the board for the Kentucky Derby and the Bitcoin ETFs. This was yesterday. 5 ETFs saw outflows of $217 million. Franklin was only ETF with an inflow of $1.9 million, which is interesting. So a lot of money coming out. Straight facts with this one. Have a look at this. It's going to be interesting, but literally one of the number one reason why America has produced so many incredible startups. And I put this up for a reason because it's true. Have a listen to this.
That's why you guys get things done. That's why America is conquering the world, because when anyone has an idea, do you know what they say? You got this, man. You can do this. When Elon Musk says, I think I can colonize Mars, people say, yeah, you can, man. And he does. If he was in Britain, I'm telling you, he wouldn't build a single spaceship, because he'd tell someone, I think I could colonize Mars, and they'd just say, don't be a dick, man. That's
absolute facts, right? It's so true. Even here in Australia, unfortunately, we do cop that. But anyway, that's just the way it is. XRP, yes, not a security. Thank you, King Valix, for this one. XRP is not a security. The IMF, XRP cross-border payments. The BIS, or Bank of International Settlements, XRP foreign exchange market. That is happening. We have the ISDA, which is literally the derivatives market, XRP. But yet 95% of people are still blind. Don't ask me why they're still blind. You need to do your research. Now, this is the one I wanted to play, everybody, because it's fascinating how Ripple and XRP actually freaking works. And if you've just joined the live stream, welcome. This is how Ripple and XRP actually works. Have a look at this.
Inside, you see a bank's mobile app.
Here we go.
Infrastructure technology banks can adopt to power new payment services like low-value retail and corporate payments. Let's see Ripple in action, enabling a person-to-person remittance use case. On the right-hand side, you see a bank's mobile app. On the left-hand side, you see Ripple powering the core processes to execute a cross-border payment. Alice, a bank customer in the US, logs into her mobile banking app. Her bank uses Ripple for cross-border payments. She wants to send money to Bob, who lives in Singapore. Bob's bank also uses Ripple. When Alice selects Bob as the recipient, Ripple allows her bank and Bob's bank to exchange sender and recipient information to meet risk and compliance requirements. This information is encrypted and exchanged directly between banks via HTTPS. No customer information ever touches the Ripple network. Alice wants to send $1,000 to Bob. Ripple queries the banks for their fees and the network for a real-time FX quote. Ripple packages this information to show Alice the total cost of her payment to Bob in Singapore. Thanks to Ripple, banks can provide customers an accurate total cost, delivery time, and delivery amount for cross-border payments, down to the cent, before the payment executes. After Alice approves the payment, settlement takes place over Ripple in 5 to 10 seconds. Simultaneously, Ripple triggers Alice's bank and Bob's bank to update their ledgers. As soon as the funds are posted into Bob's account, Alice is notified. Infrastructure technology bank.
How good is that? That's how Ripple actually works, for those of you who don't know. We've got Bitcoin is now the hardest money on earth. I agree. We've got gold in annual inflation is at 1.45%. And we've got Bitcoin at 0.5 or 0.84 right now. And again, that's very, very bullish right there. How crazy is this? But Elon Musk paid more income tax than anyone ever in history of Earth back in 2021. He paid over $11 billion in taxes. That is insane. Wow, and that's what happens when you have big dreams, of course. Moving on, we've got an interesting one here again. America's oldest bank, BNY Mellon, with over $50 trillion in assets under management right here, reveals holdings in Blackrock and Grayscale Bitcoin ETFs in a jaw-dropping SEC filing. This is huge, and thank you, Marcel, for this tweet. That is huge. NVIDIA. Does anyone actually hold NVIDIA on the stock market? Have a listen to this. This is wild, right? We have reinvented computing for the first time since IBM's System 360. This is crazy. Have a listen to this.
You know that we have reinvented computing for the first time since the IBM System 360, 60 years ago. There's $1 trillion worth of data center infrastructure installed in the world based on that old method of doing computation. Now we have accelerated computing, and we have the killer app for accelerated computing called generative AI. You know that.
Now, listen to Kathy Woods about this, all right? This whole sector is going to be insane, $8 to $10 trillion. Look at this. Look at this.
I think very importantly, research on how these technologies are going to evolve is critical. You'll see many strategies will put anything that has the word artificial intelligence into a portfolio, anything in the prospectus, let's say. That's one way of doing it, but we are much more focused on who's going to take the lion's share of this market. And it's a winner-take-most market in many cases. The most interesting one to us, and probably the one that will scale enormously during the next 5 to 10 years, is robotaxis or autonomous taxi platforms. That's the convergence among robotics. Autonomous vehicles are robots. Energy storage, they will be electric because costs are coming down with this new technology, and artificial intelligence. They'll be powered by AI. We believe that that entire opportunity is going to generate revenues of $8 to $10 trillion in 2030, half of which will go to the platforms like Tesla. Tesla is the biggest artificial intelligence project in the world, we believe, as it moves towards this goal of autonomous taxi networks.
There you go. I'm very, very bullish on Tesla. Now, again, there's a lot going on with TikTok. This is on a side note here, but it'd be pretty full on if they actually, tried to sell TikTok or ban it. But there's a lot going on there as well. Moving on, I want to play you this interview right here. This is Graham Rodford. Now, going back to Ripple and XRP. Have a listen to this. CEO of Arcx Radio, Archat, I can't even pronounce it, but who started the corporation with Blackrock, says that $30 to $50 trillion will flow into the XRP ledger. Have a listen to this.
30 to 50 trillion, all on XRP, all trading on Arcx.
Here we go.
Find my original projections, but the total market is 1.4 quadrillion, everything that's ever out there. And if you start looking across any of those asset classes, they're all starting to move on chain already. And the ease with which we've seen people interested in money market funds, tokenized treasuries, and those types of instruments, the support for stable coins, when you're talking about replacing cash, when I see DTCC, Euroclear, Clearstream, it only takes one of them to flip onto natively digital, and that's trillions of assets on its own that move. So, tens of trillions, I think we could see. And bearing in mind it's 1.4 quadrillion, this is still a tiny slice of a huge market. 30 to 50 trillion, all on XRP, all trading on Arcx.
Here we go. $50 trillion. 2 years from now, Ripple, Twitter will replay the session.
There you go. So again, you've got to think long term. And yes, I'm going to end up here with Brad Garlinghouse. I'm going to get into your questions. If you guys have any, let me know in the live chat. But have a listen to Brad Garlinghouse. I mean, this is just bullish as anything.
From the get-go, Ripple has worked with regulators, and we have worked with regulated institutions like banks, where there isn't regulatory uncertainty. And so we have found that part of the reason why XRP has performed well is because people realize, hey, wait a minute. Back to your question, is XRP the next Bitcoin? Back to your question, is XRP the next Bitcoin? If we work with the system to solve this problem, and we can solve that problem at scale, a problem measured in the trillions of dollars, then there's a lot of opportunity to create value in XRP.
There you go. Focus on that. And again, have a listen to Michael Saylor. Again, a couple of more videos, and that's it. Let's have a look at this.
In 10, that was Amazon, or that was Apple, or that was Facebook or Google. These are all dominant digital networks that everybody in the world needed, that nobody could stop. But if you'd ask the typical mainstream investor, is this a good investment? They would all say, oh, it's very scary, it's overvalued, Amazon doesn't make money, mobile phones used to cost $50. It's like Apple's going to sell an iPhone for $600. They said it's too expensive. The iPhone $600 is too expensive. Nokia will sell me one for $30. They said Apple's going to go to $30. And of course, what happened is Apple went to $1,500.
Yes.
And so the conventional wisdom was against these big tech companies. The best idea, if you want to make 10x your money, is you buy something that everybody in the world needs, nobody in the world can stop, and almost nobody understands.
Perfect.
Okay, so in 2010, that was Amazon.
There you go. So nobody really does understand Bitcoin. Nobody understands cryptocurrencies, and man, I suggest everyone do their research, and because big things are coming in this space. Anyway, yes, Ethereum was pumping early today again based on that DTCC listing, and it's very, very interesting to see what happens there. But anyway, let's get into the questions. Let's have a look here. I'm going to scroll all the way back up here. Let's go back to my favorite coins, by the way, on CoinMarketCap. I'm going to bring this up right now on the screen. And yes, I have my portfolio, and I do have my banking coins. These ones get shared all the freaking time in here. Let's have a look here. Let's scroll all the way back up here because I always miss some cool questions. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. We've got hi from Massachusetts right here. Evening, John. Hi from Switzerland's in the house. We've got California. Auckland here, that's awesome. Poland, Hungary, or Belgium, I should say. Cape Town, South Africa, that's awesome. Still got that bottle of champagne, and yeah, I do have that bottle of champagne. There's a couple on there. There we go, right there. The SSC, can it extend the case into 2025 or longer? Look, it just depends on how it all pans out, but I think the case with Ripple will basically be settled and done this year for sure. They're not going to keep dragging this out. Let's keep scrolling down. I wish I knew about Bitcoin in 2009, but I was only 9 years old. Don't we all? XDC is a great buy. Yes. Let's have a look there. Anthony, aren't you worried about that? You're spread out too thin over so many coins. No, I'm not even worried at all. I've got my favorite coins, again, as you can see on the screen. These are my main focuses, utility, right? So I'm, investing predominantly in these coins, and again, I do hold a lot of coins because I've been in this game for a long time, so I'm not even worried, but I do have my key positions, and I think everybody should have their key investments that they understand, and they know what the crypto project is about, and you continue to do your thing. But I'm focusing on utility, and that is the revolutionizing the payment rails of the future, cross-border payments, derivatives, everything to do with CBDCs or central bank digital currencies. This is where I'm focused on, so I'm not worried. Let's have a look right here. Nice Sunday vid. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. Going back here. Let's have a look. No, we don't like ADA. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm holding Cardano. I still hold Cardano as well. It is part of my banking list of coins, by the way. Cardano is trash. Yeah, well, a lot of people don't like it. Toncoin, interesting. We've got Belgium, Energy Web token as well. Yes, that is part of my banking coin lists. Tokenizing carbon credits is going to be huge. 2030, carbon neutral, all of that. I'd like Bonk to reach $1. Doubt that's going to happen. Bonk will not reach $1. We'll see. That have to burn a lot of tokens. Let's have a look here. Dumb money is buying trash. Smart money is buying trash to rug. IMO, invest in trash, you'll get rugs. Well, I've seen that before. Sorry about the bald joke. Someone asked if you were bald under that hat. No, I'm still. It's my hair. I just had a haircut the other day, so no worries, Rebecca. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Hello from Glasgow, Scotland. How you going? Star Atlas. Yeah, I'm bullish on Star Atlas. It's pretty cool. I'm into sci-fi and all that nerdy stuff, and yeah, I think Star Atlas is awesome. Let's have a look here. Yes, holding ADA. What else have we got here? I was looking at XRP Ledger to see what other crypto was on chain. I was surprised I saw XRPH, which XRP Healthcare, yes. XRPL will be used by a lot more than people think. Yeah, there's so many different industries, and I cannot wait for XRP on Ripple to go into the real estate sector. It's going to be crazy. Good morning from the UK. He is also the one that said XRP could hit $10 at the flick of a switch. Yeah, look, anything can happen. Literally, everyone needs to be prepared for anything to happen. Let's have a look here. What else have we got? Keep holding 20, 35, 40. I think we'll definitely be going parabolic by that stage. Hope and wish XRP cross $1 before the end of this bull run. Yes, I think it will. Anthony, do you believe this season will be elongated because of the ETFs, therefore altcoin season will be delayed? I think that we will see definitely a prolonged Bitcoin, or I should say crypto bull market. I think it's going to be a very, very different bull market considering there's institutions involved in this space. I do believe it will be extended, but a lot of analysts have been predicting that the peak of this bull market will be like 2025. So, you know, people need to be ready to take profits. And if you're not taking profits, the market will take them for you. So make sure you're taking profits off the table. Let's have a look here. I have very little crypto, like $60, 30 in XRP and 30 in XLM. After Voyager stole $1,200 plus US dollars, I was pretty much done. A lot of this happens. A lot of people have lost thousands and thousands of dollars in companies that have collapsed and been taken. And, you know, I lost money in, gosh, I can't remember what it was now. I used to stake like Bitcoin and earn interest on it. You lent it to them basically and that disappeared. And I've been getting letters left, right and center from New York, actually from the liquidators or the bankruptcy court. It's just crazy. But I know I've seen people literally lose like, you know, $500,000 to $700,000. It was crazy, crazy money. Can't remember the company. Let me know in the live chat. I can't remember it. But yeah, let's have a look here. Any very early new crypto coins to recommend buying? I don't want to recommend anything in terms of buying. Let's have a look at my portfolio here. Again, I share this every day in the Patreon, so if you haven't joined up. It's linked below. I'm very bullish on Casper. Again, we're still early in this space. You know, like LCX for me is still incredibly bullish. Tokenizing Diamonds, XYO is an incredible project as well. Star Atlas, play to earn games. You know, Veracity for me is very bullish as well. Working with a lot of video creators. Reef, I like Reef as well. Decentralized finance. Ubix Network for me as well is pretty cool. Again, definitely, it's like a Russian-based Ethereum anyway. It's like a layer one. So have a look at a couple of those gems. But, you know, I'm not giving advice to buy them. Just do your research. Let's have a look. Keep scrolling down right here. You are right, 250,000. That will skyrocket crypto for us as well. Getting a lot of messages for Jasmy. I do trade that, by the way. I do trade that with my crypto bots. That's pretty much it. We've got Australian Melbourne XRP in the house. Good evening from Sydney. How you going? Save banks, question mark. Let's have a look. It's the broke Bieber Yacht Club now. Yep, I agree. Whoop, there's a lot here. Let's have a look here. Who owns the banks? Who runs the world? The same thing. Yeah, well, we all know this. I'm not going to get into a rabbit hole with that. Nice stream, man. Thanks very much. Let's have a look here. Karina, totally relevant, but I always wonder what you're smoking. Yeah, it's the vape. It's a bad habit. I have to quit it. So there we go. We played the night before. Let's have a look here. Had a blast. Anyone who doesn't understand this is lost or a fool. I think a lot of people are new to this. There's a lot of newcomers into cryptocurrencies and people have to just get, you know, familiar with what's going on in the world. Let's have a look here. You got anything on XDC? XDC for me is an absolute gem. It actually is. In actual fact, let me just check it's in my bank account. It definitely should be. Right, it's actually not. Oh, there it is. Sorry. I'm very bullish on XDC. Very, very bullish on XDC. Let me just scroll down here. And he's formerly known for SynFin Network as a hybrid public/private blockchain platform, combines transparency of public blockchain, with the speed and security of private networks with the help of blockchain technology and state-of-the-art infrastructure. The project intends to provide streamlined financial services to its users. Again, very, very nice to see XDC. And you know what, to be quite honest with you, no one's really talking about XDC like at all. And it's probably the reason being, you know, when cryptocurrencies are pumping, yeah, people talk about them. And Sinfin and XDC still up 1,141% in all time. 1,000%, that is just insane. So yes, I'm bullish on XDC. Rumor has it that a settlement is close. What do you think? I will keep an eye on James K. Filan. I'll keep an eye on Jeremy Hogan, Johnny Deaton. When I start seeing updates from them that the settlement, or I should say Stuart Alderodi as well, I'm sure we'll hear from them if the settlement's going to be happening, but we'll see. We will definitely see. We've got Florida in the house. Thank you very much for watching from Florida. Cape Town, South Africa as well. June going to be huge for banking tokens. Yes, it potentially could. Have you got a store? Have you got a store in Melbourne selling your art? No, only online. Let's have a look here. Be careful with XRP selling right now. It could fly at any moment. It's way too early, in my opinion, to be selling anything unless you need the money, of course. When Bitcoin was worth 9 cents in 2009, if you bought $1,000, you'd be a billionaire right now. Yes, you would be. You can't look now in hindsight because everything looks good in hindsight. Let's have a look. Don't sleep on Casper. Yes, I'm bullish on Casper. Let's have a look at this. Do you know much about UFO? You mean UFO gaming, as in the coin? I do hold that, by the way. We've got Portugal in the house. We've got WA, Western Australia. I sleep on Casper mattress. Okay, there you go. Let's have a look here. Gotta go. Let's have a look. Thanks for today's live. No worries. XDC is huge. Blackrock is using it too. Do you hold Velo? If so, what do you think of the project? No, I don't hold Velo. I'll have to have a look at that and get back to the community. Let's have a look here. Thanks for the info on XDC. Yeah, you're welcome. Doing big things in Asia right here. Washington, D.C. is in the house. Welcome. UFO token. Yeah, you know, again, it's one of those ones I bought a while ago anyway, so definitely holding on to that one. But that is it, ladies and gents. I'm out of here. Thank you very much to the 1,171 people that watched tonight. I really appreciate that. And there's a lot of people that have tuned in. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I'll be back tomorrow with a video. And, you know, again, this is the perfect time that I like to dollar cost average when the market is quiet, because Sunday evening here, you know, in Australia, Monday morning, the market's very quiet until, you know, again, everyone wakes up on Wall Street. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Very long stream. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Make sure you join the Wall Street Bull University, because I'm posting up there all the time. Especially my altcoin list and my bots as well, so you can go check that out. Anyway, go join up, take care of yourselves, and make sure you have a good night, a good afternoon, and good morning, and if it's morning, have an espresso for me, all right? Peace out, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye.